Well, good morning and welcome to another exciting meeting with Toastmasters Club for Healthy Living. I'm Toastmaster Amarnath and your sergeant at arms for today's meeting. At Sattvic Toastmasters, we strive to inspire personal and professional growth, all the while embracing a holistic approach to living. Let us take a moment to remind ourselves of our mission guides us. The mission of Toastmasters Club is to provide a support and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, result in greater self-confidence and personal growth. To ensure that our meeting runs seamlessly, please follow below ground rules in mind. Speakers are requested to employ caution when speaking anything reference to sensitive topics such as politics, sex, and religion during the meeting. Please turn on your camera when you are in the meeting and also put yourself on mute if you're not speaking and raise a virtual hand if you want to interrupt any of the speaker. Kindly rename yourself with the role prefix, whoever the role players are in the meeting. And I may request all the guests to kindly prefix yourself with the guest in front of your name. Our club, Sattvic Toastmasters for Healthy Living, is focused on wellness and healthy living. And we take any information which is shared here with thoughtful consideration. Please remember that any or all the information shared here is for a general purpose and the knowledge educational purpose only. It is not a professional medical advice. So if you are considering any actions based on the what we have shared here, we would encourage you to consult a qualified medical professional. Your health decisions are your responsibility. Without any further delay, let me invite our presiding officer for today. It's J.K. Arora. So he's an author of a book, Manifestation Diary, and he is the CEO and co-founder of Progo Movers for more than 22 years now. And he lives in Delhi, and he mentored 5K plus entrepreneurs and trusted customer broker, and he's a great swimmer too. So let me welcome J.K. Arora to the virtual podium. Hand it over to you, J.K. Arora. You're on mute, J.K.
Sorry. Thank you, Toastmaster Amarnath. And good morning, fellow Toastmaster and guest. I, as presiding officer for today's meeting, I'm pleasure to officially call this meeting. So Toastmaster is a platform where we empower individuals to become more effective communicator, and each meeting gives us a chance to practice, grow, and encourage one another. So now I request to our guests to please introduce themselves. So we have a guest, and please rename also. So we have guest Abhiram, but he's guest or a Toastmaster?
We have two Abhirams here.
Okay. So can you unmute and introduce yourself? Okay, the next guest is guest Shrin Nivasan.
Hi,
Yes,
everyone. Hi, everyone. My name is Srini. I'm based in Hyderabad. I have about 30 years of industry experience in IT. Right. I have joined Toastmasters recently in one of the other thing, which is for entrepreneurs. And there's one more thing that happens only on Saturday evenings. So I attended a couple of sessions. So I registered for this a few months back, but I couldn't attend till today. First session I'm attending with this.
Great. So welcome to meeting.
Thank you.
And next guest we have guest Abhiram. So okay. Any other guest if it is?
Could you have guest Santi also?
Guest Abhiram is, yeah, please.
Good morning. Yeah, I'm Shanti from Hyderabad, Tirmalgiri, and I'm a yoga professional. And this is my first time in any of the branches. Yeah.
Okay, welcome.
When I saw this is like Sattvic, so I thought let me connect with and thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so I think I've all guests are covered, and All role players are there. So now I'll give podium to Toastmaster of the day, Mr. Vikram.
Thank you, presiding officer, J.K. Arora sir. Good morning, everyone, for joining our Sattvic Toastmasters meeting. And I'm so glad that we are having yet another wonderful meeting today. So today's theme is You Can Heal, right? So that is our theme of the day, and we are going to have a wonderful keynote speech from one of our keynote speaker. So before I introduce our keynote speaker, let me read about few achievements, what she has done. She is a coach, she's a healer and a published author of the book One Step at a Time, The Beginning. She is passionate about her work and she helps people break patterns of their life through healing and coaching practices. Without further delay, let's put our hands together and welcome our keynote speaker, Suvarna. Hi, Suvarna. The virtual podium is all yours.
Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. I'm Suvarna, and I am located at Mumbai. And I'm the guest speaker for this meeting. And Vikram, so I know him as a friend and as a student. So he asked me to come over here and brief about Reiki and my experience and my knowledge about that. So I'm here in my first meeting with all of you. Looking forward for it.
Sure. So Suvarna is going to take us through a session on energy healing, and she is my coach as well. So without further delay, Suvarna, I would like you to start your presentation. Plus, before that, please check if you are able to present your screen, Suvarna.
Yeah, I'll just check that. So I'm not allowed. You need to send me a
Okay,
permission.
let me alone.
Vikram,
Yes, please.
Suvarna's voice is very low for me. Is it same for all or for me only?
Yeah, even for me. Suvarna, can you check your audio, please?
1 second, I'll just check.
Yeah.
The volume in my laptop and all is high. Is it cleared now, or it's still low?
I think it's still low, Suvarna.
All right.
Is it possible to use any external mic or anything? Or
Let me just check the Zoom audio settings at my end.
okay, sure.
Vikram, what about it now?
Yeah, now it looks better. Suvarna.
Better?
Yeah, it's better.
All right. Am I allowed to share the screen now?
Yes, Suvarna, you have the rights to share it.
All right. So my screen is visible, Vikram?
Yes, it is visible.
Thank you very much. I'll present. All right. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for removing your time to hearing me out for next 20-25 minutes. I am Suvarna, a coach, healer, and author, and I'm going to talk about the topic Reiki healing, which is nothing but an energy medicine for mind, body, and spirit. So how is the presentation going to be the flow? So what can you expect from this session is what is Reiki? Those who are not aware of it, I'm just going to brief what Reiki healing is and what it can help you with, and how does it work. We're going to talk about the chakra system, which is an ancient system, and it is a natural our healing system and its significance, and my personal story and strong faith behind this Reiki healing, and how it has helped me transform my life and my students' life. All right, with your permission, going ahead. So what is Reiki? Reiki is not related to any religion. Okay. Basically, this was founded by Dr. Mikao Usui. So there are a lot of types of Reiki. When people say I've learned Narayana Reiki or some other Reiki, but the origination of the Reiki was done by the founder, Dr. Mikao Usui. He discovered this ancient form of Tibetan healing in Japan. Okay. 1 second. There is some, okay, the view is restricted. Yeah. Healing in 18th century, which people today know as Reiki. So meaning of Reiki in Japanese, let's split it, Rei and Ki, universal life force. Now somebody would ask me, what is this universal life force? Now, we all are part of this whole universe. And what is this universe made of? Dust particles. There are some negative energies, there are some positive energies. So the positive energy is already there in the universe, but am I able to tap it? All the positive energies? No. So when I am, as an attuned healer, able to tap this positive energy, this is nothing but the universal life force. This universal life force is how then helping me transform my life, heal my life from this cellular level and DNA level. This is all about knowing what is Reiki. Now, what can Reiki help me with and everybody? So Reiki supports healing across all dimensions: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. It is used as a complementary therapy for a wide range of issues. Now, let's look about how it can help you in mental and emotional issues: stress, anxiety. People go and, pop pills to, reduce the stress and anxiety, but they're not aware that there are other techniques like healing through Reiki, which can naturally help them reduce this. Emotional trauma, depression. Then there are people who are going through grief and loss, but they don't know how to overcome that. They put themselves at a so lower level of life, but they are not able to pull them back. They will visit a psychologist, do a lot of things, but still they are not able to come out of it. And burnout. These are some of the mental and emotional things which Reiki can take care of. Now let's look into the physical health challenges. Now the physical health challenges are, these are some I have mentioned here, but we have multiple health challenges, and we will further understand that why all health challenges are connected at a cellular level, and how Reiki can help you heal each and every health issues through healing at a cellular level. Chronic pain, be fatigue syndromes, be autoimmune disorders, digestive issues, hormonal imbalances, be it recovery after surgeries, cancer, including all types of cancers, brain tumor and disorders, headaches and migraines, and sleep disorders. Now, what about spiritual and energetic? How it will help? It will make you feel, when you're feeling very disconnected from yourself and you want to be more connected to your own self, your own intuitive power, understanding what is your own inner voice telling you. This is where the Reiki healing helps you. When you don't have a lack of clarity, you don't have the direction where I need to go. Classic example is when people come to me with situations where they don't understand, they don't have clarity in their careers, they don't know how to pick up and choose certain jobs. Even after working for 10-15 years, they still don't know they're going on the right path, or is this meant for them? Lack of clarity. So Reiki will help them provide clarity in choosing their profession, their path. Difficulty in letting go. There are people either with relationship issues or holding on to hurt and pain of their loved ones, and there is a lot of difficulty is there in letting go. Emotional numbness and overwhelm. So all these are emotional, spiritual, energetic, physical and the mental and emotional health issues. This is a broad perspective where Reiki can help you with. So let's understand from this perspective that every physical illness begins at an emotional level. The moment you somebody tells you something bad, what happens? You feel hurt. Where do you feel the pain of the hurt? Where do you feel the pain of the hurt? You feel it in the heart, right? Somebody tells you something bad. Where do I feel? I feel hurt. And somebody tells you you're looking so good, you're in your job, you're promoted and you are being appreciated by your superiors. Where do you feel that happiness? You feel that happiness in the heart. So all the emotions, be it happiness, be it sadness or anything, the first thing I feel it is in the heart, right? So the emotion which I carry of good and bad is all stored in my cells. So when things of hurt, pain carried from childhood till now, it all gets stored in the cells of my body. The moment it gets stored in the cells of my body, at an age, it starts giving back. It can give back in a form of health issue. It can give back somebody in a form of health issue, be it blood pressure, or be it diabetes, or anything severe as cancer. So every physical illness begins as an emotional or an energetic imbalance in our body. So what am I talking about? Energy imbalance. I'm going to brief further. So Reiki, what does Reiki do? Reiki addresses these root emotional blocks, which manifest later as a disease in the body. By releasing suppressed emotions and stagnant energy, the body is supported in its natural ability to heal. We've heard a lot about this, right? Our body is capable of, healing by itself. The cells have the, capacity to regenerate. How the cells have the capacity to regenerate? New cells are formed. How new cells are formed? If the old cells are having that belief, oh, I cannot do this, I am not capable of it, then even if the new cells come with a positive mindset saying that yes, I can do it, but the old cells will always put the power on the new cells, and it will make the new cells believe that no, Suvarna, you cannot do it. The moment you start working on the old cells, release those old patterns of thoughts and emotions, automatically your body is trying to support you in the natural healing ability. And who supports that? Reiki healing helps your natural ability of your body to heal. Let's understand that further. So how does Reiki work? So it flows through negative energy field of the affected person and charges them with positive energy. It raises the vibrational level of the energy field in and around the person where negative thoughts, feelings are all attached. This results in removing the negative energy. This is how Reiki clears and heals the energy path and allows the life force energy to flow in a healthy and natural way. Now, Reiki improves the result of all medical treatments, reduces negative side effects, shortens your healing time, your recovery time, reduces all your pains and reduces stress. So our human body has 114 energy centers. I mean, if you don't believe it, you all can Google it. So these are called chakras, and it's a biological fact. But the Reiki system works on the main 7 chakras. That is the root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown. All these 7 chakras, I give this beautiful example to my students. Vikram must be aware of it. There's a river flowing from a place, and if the river flow is stopped, the river has to flow. The river is stopped from flowing. What happens to the place where it stops? The water starts getting contaminated. It's not able to flow properly. It's stopped there. The place where it has to go, it is not going. The water at that place starts contaminating. That's how is our energy system in our body. The moment the energy system from root to crown is not flowing, it gets blocked. And the moment it gets blocked, it shows us problems in our body. So root chakra is the first chakra located at the base of your spine. When root chakra is blocked, I am fearful. I don't know how to make certain decisions, and I am always thinking about lack mentality. And what that lack mentality gives me, I think I have low income. Every time I go for an interview, I am not able to negotiate myself. Even if I negotiate, I'm not able to get, if I'm asking for 10%, they'll always give me 5%. Where is this coming from? It's coming from your root chakra having that preconceived notion that I will not be able to get this much amount of money. I will not be able to earn this much X amount of money. This is all blocking my root chakra. This is where the money energy gets blocked. Sacral chakra, located, above the root chakra, below your navel, covering the private parts, happiness and comfort around future, uncertainty around future, all this suppressing your own emotions, your own feelings, is where sacral chakra gets blocked. Solar plexus chakra, located exactly above your navel. It's nothing but about your self-confidence and self-esteem. Have you seen people with a lot of digestive issues? They will have low confidence. They will be very low in confidence. At your work, in your family, you will see that they have either a lot of acidity, they have IBS, or they have something or the other. And then you'll see that these people will have a low self-esteem as well. Because of low self-confidence, their esteem also goes low. That is because their solar plexus chakra is either blocked or it's overactive. Now, heart chakra, where all our relationships are, relationship as a parent, as a child, as, with colleagues, with friends, with your partners, all relationships is located at the heart chakra. The moment I feel, any relationship not going as the way I want, even at workplaces where you want your superiors to listen to you and your superiors to understand you and your subordinates to listen to you, and they're not doing that, you don't feel accepted in that organization, and you feel bad, and you feel, oh, I'm not fit here, or maybe they are not accepting me, or they are not accepting my strategies, or they are not accepting me the way I want. So this is where your heart chakra gets impacted. Throat chakra, located here at the throat, comfort in expressing the truth, and it's also about your ability to communicate. When we say somebody is a very good speaker and somebody is not able to speak so well, is also because of the throat chakra inactive, blocked. Then we have the when we have the sixth chakra, that is the third eye chakra. There, all of us need clarity in life. Clarity in life. What am I doing? Is this what I was meant to do? Is this what I was meant to do? Do a 9 to 5 job, go there, come back home, do my routine life, and that's how am I going to retire, and that's how I'm going to live my 60, 70 years of my life? Is this what I want to do? That is where, when we awaken to our own self, when we awaken in our own life and through spirituality, we receive clarity, and we understand this is what I want to do. Believing, trusting in self and trusting in the divine. That is when it is open. We are more connected to our third eye chakra. Crown chakra, located exactly on top of your head. When you always feel, you must have gone through a lot of situations in life where uncertain situations, and you don't know what to do. You go and pray to the god, your whatever you believe in, and you say, please help me come out of it. And you see, magically at that point of time, you've been supported. Some of your family members, some of your friends, somebody comes and helps you out. What is that? That is when you are believing that there is some divine power who's supporting me in my journey of my life, my higher self. Right? This is where the crown chakra is located. So from root to crown chakra, the moment the flow of energy is blocked, we face a lot of situations in our life, a lot of health issues, emotional issues, physical issues. So all these connected, flow of the energy blocks our lives at various levels. So I'll move further. So how does this chakra governs our physical well-being? So I am just going to brief here what kind of health issues, to clarify, Reiki just does not work on health. As I mentioned earlier, it works on both the emotional, physical health, physical being as well. So I'll just brief you all what all physical issues, well-being, Reiki chakras govern. So root chakra, as I said, apart from money energy, it people suffering from anemia, or if you're extremely tired throughout the day, if you have a constant lower back pain, sciatica, depression, constipation, piles, obesity, your root chakra is blocked. Then further we move to sacral chakra. Anybody suffering from UTI, extreme lower back pain, women suffering from PCOD, infertility, unable to conceive, miscarriages, all are located through, all are, part of a blocked sacral chakra. Solar plexus chakra, people having digestive issues, all kind of digestive issues, emotional eating, people, how do you get people get an excessive weight? They try to suppress the emotions by eating, whatever they feel like eating, and when they're emotionally low, they want to eat, binge eat on whatever they want. There is an excessive weight around stomach, people have stomach ulcers, autoimmune conditions, diabetes, etc. Now I'll move to heart chakra. In heart chakra, people having blood pressure issues, they're having various types of heart issues. And if there is infection in lungs, including bronchitis, is part of the heart chakra blocked. Throat chakra, people with stammering issues, people with hearing issues, some people, I had a student who, had this sore throat for like 20 years and above. So his throat chakra is almost always blocked. Third eye chakra, people who have a lot of migraine issues, headache issues, very severe, sinus, insomnia. These are all clear indications that your third eye chakra is blocked. Now, crown chakra, people having neurological conditions, brain tumors, and any kind of severe brain issues are all part of crown chakra blocked. So apart from this, anybody, having any types of cancers, all of theirs, when a person is suffering from cancer, first of all, emotionally, he is very low. He must be first feeling that is why me, why I am going through, and what did I do wrong? So you can understand this from the time I've explained till here now, very simply, that the first emotion for him is his heart chakra is blocked, because that person is feeling bad. And apart from that, whatever symptoms he is pertaining with respect to the kind of cancer he or she has, his other things will be blocked. His root chakra, his sacral chakra will be blocked, because he will be low on confidence, he'll be low on self-esteem. So this is how Reiki, this is how our emotions overall govern our body. And if the emotions are not balanced, if our feelings are not balanced, we end up having health issues and block the flow from root to crown, and do not allow the divine or our own higher self to, help us heal our own system through our natural healing system. And how can Reiki help you, be that one person where you can yourself be the doctor for your own body? Now, this is some of the Reiki transformation my students have had. So when I had learned Reiki 4 years ago, my first case was a breast cancer patient. And this doctor, she was a doctor, an MBBS doctor. Okay, a very renowned doctor. She must have, taken care of so many students, so many patients for so many years. But what happens with women and a lot of people, with their work, they are not able to focus on themselves, and she was not able to take care of herself. So well to do and everything. What happened at the age of 60s, she 50s, 60s, she got this breast cancer. And over the discussion, I realized that there are so many emotional blocks auntie was holding for so many years. So 21 days of Reiki session helped her heal all the hidden traumas she was holding, all the pains and hurts she was holding from her family, from her friends, from unknown known people. And what did this help her? She obviously had to undergo a chemotherapy because it was an advanced stage, but the chemotherapy became extremely smoother for her. The pain levels was extremely reduced. She was more confident in taking, this whole process and accepting this whole, thing that she is going through a breast cancer, and that helped her heal faster. I had another 12-year-old ADHD boy. ADHD is when it is a term for a special needs child who are extremely hyperactive, and they have an attention deficit. So it's called attention deficit hyperactive disorder. So his mother is a gynec. She had come to me saying that I'm not able to calm this child down. Hello? Is there a question?
No, please go ahead, sir.
Okay. All right. So his mother is a gynec. She had come to me saying that my child is getting a lot of complaints from school and he's not able to sit. With hyperactivity and attention deficit, the child is not able to focus. Their energy levels is too high, which is not able to match to the kids at his age. So we had to calm down his nervous system to make for him to be in par with the kids. They are intelligent, but they are still not able to sit. So he further had no complaints from his school, and he's happily accepted. I had another case of a 13-year-old national level badminton player. She's a super player, playing since the age of 6. But the moment she was transferred to a new place with a new coach, she started getting a lot of fears and doubts on her own performance. So, I mean, you'll all watch cricket. So, you know, Virat Kohli, be it Tendulkar, they all have their own personal coaches. These personal coaches do not just guide them on their game. The game is, you know, maybe a percentage or 30-40% of the actual, you know, the technique of their play. But balance 60 to 70% is the mindset. And what is that mindset? If the mindset is of fear, if the mindset is of the doubt, if the mindset is of I will not be able to represent my country, then they're not able to perform. And that is why coaches like us come into play, where we actually boost their level from a lower vibrational level to higher vibrational level. So Reiki helps there also. Reiki helps them release their doubts from the solar plexus chakra, from the root chakra, and help the energy flow. And she is performing so well now. She's smashing her games. I can see her post, her parents telling me that she's doing so good now. And I'm sure she will represent our country someday, and I'll be able to see her on TV. So there was another case where a newborn, one of my students, she had lost a newborn and she was shattered. So you can understand the mental state of a mother who has lost a newborn, who stayed with her for a month, gave her that love, and passed away. Even though she healed herself from that, she did her some spiritual activities. After a year, she still connected with me. She said, I'm not able to come out of it. So we get to the root level, to the energy level, and understand those emotions and release, where we make the person and its soul to come at peace. Then I was mentioning about the student that he had 20-year-old throat issues. And this student, let me tell you, he was working in Dubai, he lost his job, and he had 2 to 3 job loss cases. Why? He's not able to speak not able to talk properly at his work, tell how he is doing. And the moment this kind of repetitive patterns appear in his career, he is laid off from his job. And the moment we started working on his throat issues, in one session, he's telling me, I'm feeling the difference in my throat. I always have this throat issue, Suvarna, and I'm feeling in one session. His wife is a doctor. He went and told his wife that it didn't make me so much of difference, but I'm taking medicine since so many years. It is not. He was compromising on ice cream, this, that. So even though that was a throat issue, it was reflecting at his workplace. It was reflecting his workplace and his confidence, because he's not able to speak up well for his own things. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. This is how it is connected overall, the energy system. So I have worked with people having unexpected toxic relationships. A lot of people have, so they've sorted. Then when they start working on their chakra systems, and there are a lot of professionals from various different backgrounds, they found strength, clarity to take their life forward with different career paths. So before I move to my personal story, how does Reiki work is, I as an attuned healer, I'm at a grandmaster level. So when I first go, so like Vikram is learning Reiki from me. So Vikram will come and ask me, Swan, I want to learn Reiki. And I would attune him. Attune him is the Reiki energy, as I said, is in universe as a positive energy, but I'm not able to tap. So how, as a normal individual, you'll be able to tap? The moment you are attuned by your grandmaster and you are attuned to become a Reiki healer, you will be able to tap that. So now when I attuned Vikram is able to tap that Reiki energy, and he starts his self practice, working every day on certain ways how he has to work on the chakra system. Every day he will start giving Reiki to himself. So the energy starts flowing from his palms. He will place his on his head, on his throat. This is the level 1. So when we move ahead to level 2, level 3, level 4, there are various symbols where we use and we give Reiki to anybody, anywhere sitting in the world. So I do online sessions. I have people across the globe coming to me, and I can do the sessions from, from sitting at my home. So when we learn Reiki, we not only learn for our own self, we can help our family members too. Our family members, everybody may not be staying with us, where we can go and give them a touch Reiki. So the more we advance with that, we can go and give them, we can do an online where we can give them the Reiki. This is how the Reiki works. So why my faith is so much strong in this Reiki system and how this has helped me. So this is a little older 4-year-old photo of my daughter. Her name is Varalika. She is now going to be 10 years old tomorrow. It's her birthday. And she's a special needs child. So what is a special needs child? Some may be knowing, some may not be knowing. So she had a lot of issues at her birth. She did not cry and everything. And I had to go through a lot of challenges in raising her. So raising a child with special needs, parents here can understand that how much strength you need to raise a normal child emotionally, physically. Your wives, your mothers, they struggle, for feeding the child, for understanding the child, for making them walk, making them write. Everything is a process. So for me to get that process done for my daughter till now is a challenge. Like my daughter started walking at the age of 5.5. Now she's 10 years old. She's nonverbal. She does not speak like you and me. So she has gone through a lot of, traumas at her birth. So if this challenges is always surrounding me, don't you think I need a mental support for my own self, where I need to help myself first to help her? So I've been helping her from the age of 2, 3 strong. Okay, I have to do. This is something, a natural instinct will come for any parent. Okay, I'll do all my best so that my child is independent. But what happens to us in that case? What do? We compromise on ourselves. We sacrifice our own self. We sacrifice our happiness, our emotions, our health starts getting affected. So my health started getting affected. I had IBS for almost 10-15 years. I was always on a gluten-free, casein-free diet. I conducted Ayurvedic doctors, allopathic doctors, homeopathic doctors, and I was supporting my body with such kind of things, so that, okay, it's going on. And when my child was born and, is detected with certain problems, it aggravated, because stress aggravated it again. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll have to take more medicines. I have to ensure I eat this, I don't eat that. This is how my mindset was, until I was introduced to Reiki and I understand it's all about the chakra system and all the emotions. And this not only helped me overcome my IBS of 15 years completely, so that I enjoy eating everything what I love, it also helped my daughter. There are so many of her needs and her challenges. I started meeting step by step, milestone wise milestone, only because I applied my knowledge on her. So first thing, what happens when we learn something, we said, I want to try it on my people, and then I can talk to the world. So the moment I could see the transformation in her happening bits and by pieces, every small transformation leads to a bigger thing. So every small thing made me realize that I am here to help a larger community. She was the reason I am here, standing here, talking to all of you, transforming 500+ lives, where people have come to me with various challenges. And my daughter is the reason, where she is aligning to what you say when I say divine supported to my own soul purpose. On my background, I am an MBA finance. I have worked with corporates. I have worked with big corporates in Mumbai for almost 15 years. So even in the last day, of my job, when I was leaving and I said, I wanted to take care of my daughter. My company had always supported me even after her birth. You do work from home, you come whenever you want to, you take the support. This is the kind of support I had got from my organization because uh, why do you get such kind of support from an organization? Not because you have a special child, just because you have that intention showing, that attitude showing that you are a person, you can do something. How does that come? That comes when your energy system is working, when your chakra system is working so good, when you heal yourself, the energy reflected by people around you is automatically seen. So we all sense energies, right? We all sense and understand, okay, I don't like to talk this person, I don't like much, I interact less. What is that? Our natural energy understanding that I feel comfortable with this person and I don't feel comfortable with this person. That is how the chakra system works. And I still remember on the last day, one of our managing directors, he used to always stay in London. He used to come monthly once to visit to our office. And on the last day, he said, anytime if you want to come back to the organization, please come back, because leaders like you know, we really need, because y'all can set examples to the younger people, how in spite of your own challenges also, you are so good at our organization. So this is how, smaller things will help you at your work. So what are the misconceptions and FAQs about Reiki? Is this religious? No, it is not. It is spiritual and it is not religious. Do I need to believe in it? No, it actually just works regardless if you believe or not, as simple as it is. It is absolutely safe without any side effects. It's an energy healing. The moment you have a pain and you put some energy on that pain, it automatically starts going, is because your body is ready to accept the positive energy and release that pain of negative energy. So will it interfere with your medical treatment? No, it's going to complement, it's going to support, it's going to help you recover absolutely faster. So Reiki is something that doesn't fix something, but it aligns you with your inner power. And healing doesn't just heal you, it heals your ancestral line and you become the chosen one to break the pattern. Why did I mention you're the ancestral line? Many of the people would come to you and, people talk like this. I have diabetes, my father has diabetes. It's hereditary. Nothing is hereditary, until you are the chosen one where you decide, I'll break it here. Do you want to pass it to your child? Okay, I have high blood pressure, I have diabetes, I will pass it on to my child. No. I have anxiety issues, I will pass it on my child. Would you like to do that? No. So become the chosen one, break it right now here, break your ancestral pattern here, choose healing, where just not your physical health issues are solved, your emotional, your traumatic health issues are solved. So if you like to connect with me, ask questions, share your own experiences, I'd love to stay in touch with you. My Instagram handle is given here, and this is my contact number. And thank you for having me here. Any questions? Do let me know. I'll stop sharing the screen here.
Thank you so much, Suvarna, for that wonderful session. I hope everyone would have got a great idea about what Reiki is, and I'm sure your story inspired many of us today here. And as a practitioner myself, learning Reiki from you, I can truly see the difference that I am having in the last 20 days of starting my practice with Reiki. So I'll wait for some questions from the audience. Does anyone have any questions now?
Yeah, I like to have a small question. Means you says any energy can be healed. So if a person is diabetic, let's take it from 20 years. So how much time Reiki will help to heal it? Means to
Okay,
recover it.
somebody is having diabetes from 20 years. cannot be healed in one session, right? So you have to give the body certain amount of time. So as Reiki healers, if anybody comes for me for any sessions, I at least tell them we need 21 sessions. We need 21 sessions, and in 21 sessions we work on holistic level. I just don't work on, okay, you have diabetes, it's this part of your body, I need to give you healing there. We will go and understand the whole emotional level, the person's background and everything, where we understand, okay, it's just not diabetes. So basically when we say diabetes, now what happens, the core emotion behind a person having diabetes is, I am in college, I wanted to become a doctor, but I could not become a doctor because my grades came, say for example, I needed 90 plus, I came little less than 90 plus. I could not be that competitive. Okay, ठीक है, I compromised. I did some other things and I did some other things. Then I got married. I said, okay, I'll have to look after the family. I'm the main male member. I'll compromise on my needs. Especially with men's, it happens that I'm the sole earning member of the family. I have to take care of the family. I have to be responsible. My wife is not earning. She has to take care of the kids. So what does the person having all the time on his mind? I'm not living for myself. I'm living for my kids. I'm living for my spouse. Where are my dreams getting buried? So all these suppressed emotions, leads a person to have diabetes. This is one of the core emotion. So whenever somebody comes to me with a health issue, his core emotions is somewhere we target. So the moment I understand what is his core emotions, I'm able to release it from the root level. So to release it from the root level, I need certain amount of time, because I understand the case, I understand the person.
Thank you.
Yeah, in the interest of time, we'll take one more question. I think Shahid has a question.
Yes, Vikram. Yeah, thanks, Suvarna ma'am, for giving us the information what Reiki is. This is the first time I heard these kind of things also exist. So I'm very enlightened with the presentation you have provided and the testimonial of your own. So it was really that there is a one famous quotation like, pessimists see a difficulty in every easy thing, but a optimist see an easy thing in every difficult thing. So I feel you have that positive energy in you. So the situation made you to learn Reiki and enlighten us with Reiki. And my question is, so when you have mentioned several chakras, so in that chakra, you mentioned root chakra, that is related to the money thing. But later in the slide, you have given what diseases will cause with root chakra.
Right.
So I see like in the root chakra, you mentioned lower back pain and constipation and obesity kind of things, and how these are related to the money. I want to understand.
Okay, so let's understand from the perspective that if a person is having always lower back pain, okay, then people in the office will always say, Ki, I don't sit properly, I have this postural issues. I had a colleague, he always had this, but he had always this mindset is, Swarna, whenever this promotion comes, no, these people always put me low. My promotion will always. So what was his money mindset? He always had this money mindset that I will have a restricted earning. And whenever he used to, I have to change jobs. He kept changing jobs. And when he came to our company, was the company where he stayed. Because he was aging. He's saying now 45 ke baad meko job kaise milega. So these are all mindsets blocks your money energy. What is money energy? Everything is energy. Money is also energy. The way I think blocks my money energy. I think that okay, because I am 50, I will not be able to change a job restrictions aa jate. What you put in your mind, that blocks your money energy, that blocks your root chakra. Then all this also leads to lower back pain. The moment you start putting unwanted emotions in your body, they start registering in forms of pains. It results in various forms of health issues. All are correlated, I'm saying. All are correlated. People with having high digestive issues also have lower money energy. See, when you say solar plexus, root, sacral, solar are all interconnected. It is all interconnected. So when from base of the spine to crown, matlab if the energy has to flow, हर चीज को पार करके जाना है. मतलब धीरे धीरे it has to move from down to up. So if it has to move down to up, the free flow is stopped. My heart is stopping because I feel very hurt, very hurt. There is some hurt I am carrying, my family hurt, okay, and I'm going to work. And that is there back of my mind. I'm working, but that is always there back of my mind. That is not allowing the energy to flow. So everything being so interconnected, the moment I understand that is what I mentioned to Mr. Arora, everything is so interconnected, be it diabetes or being heart issue, everything being so interconnected, your money gets blocked, your career gets blocked. So the moment you understand where the root issue is, you're able to heal you at physical level, and that makes you change. That change is seen within you by others also. Your relationship levels also start changing. People start recognizing you as a different person.
Okay, maybe just for my understanding, whatever the example you have given your colleague one.
Yeah, these are certain examples of, be it anemia or be it fear related issues. The health issues itself, say one blood pressure issue will have multiple chakra blocks, though it is connected to heart. Just not heart chakra, it will block their sacral root also, because he'll always have that high anxiety and fear. Something will happen, high blood pressure. So his fear will also block his root and sacral, even though he's a heart patient. He will always have that fear, na mujhe kabhi heart attack aa jayega.
So, okay, you mean to say like if the money energy related, let's say the guy who was underpaid and he's joined your organization and he's getting good amount of pay, whatever he's required. So that block is cleared because of that, the back pain or whatever the constipation, those will automatically go. That's what you mean to say?
Yeah, so say his name is Amit, and Amit comes to me and says, Suvarna, I have this low money energy. I have this issue of unable to, negotiate at my office and everything. I said, okay. So let's understand your confidence level, your background, your this, why are you not able to negotiate, why people are not appreciating you. You're a very good worker, but people are not appreciating your work. You really work hard. Your work is very good, but what is wrong with your energy? So we understand something's wrong with your energy. So once I understand what is wrong with your energy, and I understand, okay, what is the link? When I connect the dots, I found it is just not your money getting blocked, because most of the time you're thinking he had a very negative approach of life. A person having very negativity in everything, how do you think he will have money coming to you? Having a lot of combinations of blocks leads to, okay, this money energy is blocked, his health is blocked, his career growth is blocked. Career, money, health, everything is, so correlational. If you sometimes see some people who are very successful, they have excellent health, and you see the money also flowing to them very well. They take care of them also, and then you see they have extremely good relationships also. So the relationships with others will start at a later level. First, have the best relationship with yourself. So the best relationship with yourself starts with worshiping your own body and mind.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for that clarification. Back
All
to
right.
you, Vikram.
Thank you, Shahid, for that wonderful question. I think it opened up many of our doubts, and then I think it must have got clarified. So, Suvarna, I want to thank you for this wonderful session. I truly acknowledge all your effort in coming here and presenting this session for us. I know you also have a small kid at home, and you have to go back and attend him. And I'll hand over the stage back to the presiding officer to present the certificate to Suvarna.
Okay, thank you, Swarna Madam, for giving a time and valuable information of Reiki, which we have heard first time, and we will honor to present you a certificate. I'll WhatsApp you separately also, and in the group also. We like to have a photograph with the certificate. If maybe
Yeah.
Master, yeah. So Vikram will take a photograph.
Yeah. Amar, you want to take it, or should I?
Yeah, I'm taking. Yeah.
Yeah, please come on camera, or whoever is there on the call right now, please come on the camera so that we can have a picture.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So I think Suvarna has also shared her Instagram handle. You can contact her in future if you want. Suvarna, we will continue with our rest of the session. You feel free to stay on the call and then watch our rest of the session. It's up to you. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Vikram. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So I think you all must have enjoyed this wonderful session, and the theme of the day as well is Heal Your Life. So with the given time limit for the session, I would now get back to our flow of Toastmasters meeting. So the flow goes like this. First, we will have the speakers. We have one speaker today, and then we will have a speech, and then we'll have the table topics, and finally the general evaluation. Without further delay, I would like to call the general evaluator, Toastmaster Bharadwaj, to present the tag team, and then he will also be playing the role of a grammarian today, so he will be telling us all the word and the idiom of the day as well. Stage is yours, Toastmaster Bharadwaj.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Mr. Vikram, Toastmaster Vikram. As a general evaluator, I will be evaluating the complete meeting. So without a team, I cannot do this work. So I had a tag team with me, and today's timer. And for today, the timer is Mr. Abhiram. And I am sorry that I am not aware of this timer thing. This is my second time in this meeting after long.
So I'll request Toastmaster Shahid to take as a timer, please.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Timer is Aniket Gupta and our counter is Abhiram and grammarian is myself. Now I request Mr. Gupta to to explain about his role.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Bharadwaj. So I am the timer for the meeting. My role will be to time all the speeches, table topics, and the evaluations. So for the prepared speeches section, there is one speaker today whose time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. So at 5 minutes, I will be showing the green card. At 6 minutes, I will show the yellow card, and at 7 minutes, I will show the red card. And there is a grace period of 30 seconds for the prepared speeches in the both upper and the lower end. So the speaker can speak for 4 minutes 30 seconds to 7 minutes 30 seconds in order to qualify for the voting. Similarly, for the table topics, the time limit is 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will show the green, 1.5 yellow, and at 2 minutes red, and 30 minutes grace period is on the upper side. So for 1 minute to 2 minutes 30 seconds, the speaker have to speak. And for the evaluation, the time limit will be of 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I will show the green card. At 2.5 minutes, I will show the yellow card, and at 3 minutes, I will show the green card. And the grace period is of 30 seconds on both the upper and the lower side. So for 1 minute 30 seconds to 3 minutes 30 seconds, the evaluators have to speak. So I will present my report at the end of the meeting. And
So now I welcome Mr. Abhiram, who is our counter of the day.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah. Greetings, fellow Toastmasters, and good afternoon. I'm Toastmaster Abhiram as your accountant for today. As my accountant, my role is to help speakers to become more aware of their use of accounts, filler words, and repeated words and pauses. These include like accounts are like and filler words are like well, so, like, but, and so on. And repeated words and pauses. I consider the 3 seconds as a short pause and 5 seconds as a long pause. And I'll be listening carefully to each speaker and taking notes on these words. At the end of the meeting, I will present a brief report and highlighting the uses of each speaker. And thank you. Back to General Evaluation.
Thank you, Mr. Abhiram. And now I introduce grammarian of the day, who is myself once again. So the word of the day is devil. As a grammarian, my role is to introduce the word of the day and idiom of the day. The word of the day is devil, which means to try something little bit without being serious about it. That means I like to dabble on painting on weekends. That means I'm not more serious on painting, but I like to do the painting. So this is the word of the day. I encourage all the Toastmasters to use this word. It pronounces as DABBLE. And the idiom of the day is hit the hay. That means go to bed. In other words, in simpler words, if you want, it is a go to bed. So for example, last night I hit the hay at around 11 p.m. So I encourage all the fellow Toastmasters to use the word of the day and idiom of the day. I also request all the guests and participants in the call to raise the hand or give a clap symbol whenever fellow Toastmaster uses this word of the day or idiom of the day. As a grammarian, I'll also note down the good and improvements needed in the speeches, and I'll present my report at the end when general evaluators calls upon. Thank you. Back to TM Woody.
Thank you, General Evaluator and the tag team, for presenting your roles and the word and the idiom of the day. So with that, let's move on to our prepared speech section. So we have one prepared speech today.
Vikram, sorry to interrupt you.
Yes, please.
In JK, you were saying something to me about the role, so I did not get that. So,
okay, I think we
role I need to take.
Timer cards. Once you have to show the timer cards.
Okay. So I need to show the timer cards.
Yes, actually, Aniket is very new itself, so he's just asking your support for showing the timer card.
Okay, sure, done. Thank you.
All right. All right, so the next section is going to be prepared speech. So we have a great speaker today. She is from the Tata Steel Odisha Toastmasters Club, and she dabbles around singing and writing. And I would request now the evaluator, her evaluator is Bandana, Toastmaster Bandana, to present her pathway and her speech title.
Good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible, Bandana.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. So I am going to evaluate Shrishti Sharma today, and she is in the pathway of visionary communication, and she's attempting level 2, project 2, understanding your communication style. Purpose of her speech is to learn about different communication style and identify her own primary style. All the best to you, Shrishti Sharma. I'll be presenting my evaluation later.
Thank you, evaluator Bandana. All right. All right. Toastmasters Shrishti Sharma, the outspoken shy girl. The outspoken shy girl, Toastmasters Shrishti Sharma.
For the convenience of the timer, can I see the cards?
Just a moment, I'll be sharing.
Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's visible. Okay. For the convenience of the timer, I'll be starting my speech in 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone. Have you faced any situation where you went into a heated argument with someone and you ended up thinking what to say now? Or you just found out your friend in a beautiful attire and was just thinking how to compliment him or her, and then you again went short of words. Yes, communication is a very important part of conveying what we feel about a person or a particular situation. being born into an Indian family where most of the people are introvert in nature, I was born as a shy girl, where I faced problems communicating my emotions and ideas to the people. And I actually was rewarded for my shy nature. Oh, she's so shy and simple. She just keeps quiet and don't disturb us. But deep inside my heart, I knew that there was something wrong in me. Why I am unable to express myself completely. But still, again with this project, I discovered and I actually unfolded my communication styles. I learned about the 4 communication styles, that is direct, initiative, supportive, and analytical. And I found that I was supportive since childhood. Yes, I had an empathetic nature towards my parents, towards my siblings, towards my friends, towards my teachers. And that was a part of my mannerism. So I was really happy that this is inherited since childhood in me, that I feel a sense of empathy for the people around me, and I tend to support them when they are in the difficult situations. Later on, when I grew up, I discovered that I'm interested in writing and singing. Yes, I used to write and deliver poetries, speeches, or participate in debate competitions, and also used to perform singing. And that made some great change in me. I found that I was initiating nature. Now I wanted to collaborate with people, experiment with different ideas, and get into different networks and learn something from them as well. So, what are the things that I can do to improve my singing? What are the things that I can improve that can help me get somewhere at an exceptional place in my writing as well? Not only these things, but I also got associated with different NGOs and also took part in social activities, interacting with the rural people. Yes, my guys, rural people, and they were unaware of the languages that I knew, Hindi and English. And I just had to console them, comfort them through the non-verbal aspects. That challenged my non-verbal communication as well. And later on, fast forward, when I came into this job life, well, it was a different level of challenge and it challenged me in my communication styles. And believe me, this was something that I couldn't very naturally adapt into. It challenged me at different aspects. Whenever I faced my boss and he asked me a question, that sent chills to my spine. And I'm not joking. That one question that I had to answer within 30 seconds or 1 minute because he was at a short of time was really challenging. Whenever he used to ask me, Shrishti, we are working on that. What is the progress report of that? And lots of points used to jumble in my head. How do I present this in a direct way, in an analytical manner? And believe me, I failed many times. It was not easy to get into the point. And my boss said, Shrishti, you're being too long. Can you just precise it in 3 points? I'm not having much time. In the similar manner, when I started working with a big team of 300 to 400 people, and I had to mail one single mail and write everything, every possible important details in that single mail without failing to deliver any point which was important to their knowledge. That challenged me in the writing aspects, because not only communication is pertaining to what we speak or what we expressed through our non-verbal aspects, but also what we write, and most importantly, people, what we listen. Because when we listen properly, we grab new ideas. We learn how to be supportive, how to be initiating in nature, how to be direct in nature, and how to be how to be analytical in nature. And I'm really thankful that I crossed paths with so many intellectual and humble people around me that they held my hand and told me, Srishti, you're not alone in this path. In the same manner, a big role played in my life is of Toastmasters. I interacted with so many people and they helped me grasp new ideas. And here I'm standing, completing my level 2 project 2. And believe me, from the icebreaker speech till this speech, I have improved a lot. I have understood a lot about my communication style. Even when I write now, and even when I try to pitch a new song in front of a new audience, I believe that I'm experiencing a new dimension in my personality. And hence, it's not we are trying to speak. It's just a pattern. It's just a dimension, a manifestation of our personalities. Our personalities will keep evolving, and hence our communication styles must evolve at the same pace. I believe, I trust that I'll explore new ways of communication, and I wish everyone to explore theirs at their best. Thank you so much.
Wow, what a wonderful, energetic speech, Toastmaster Srishti Sharma. I truly acknowledge your words that you just mentioned about our evolution of communication. From the time I joined Toastmasters till now, I can see a sea of changes in my communication style as well, and I can relate with whatever you just said. And I wish you all the best for your future speeches as well. And now let us give 1 minute silence for all the audience to pass your word of encouragement to our speaker, Srishti Sharma. Timer would like to have 1 minute timer, please. Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So we are now at the second section now. So the theme for today is Heal Your Life. So I want to hear from some of you. Why do you think healing is so important? Anyone want to share your experience on healing? How you, it's not about healing physically, but I'm also talking about emotionally. Have you had any experience healing yourself by either going for any therapies or you did something that you came out of a situation? I want to hear from you. Anyone?
I think Srishti is raising the hand.
Srishti? You want to say it, Srishti? Yes, go ahead.
When I was going through this, we all actually go through this when we are unaware of what our emotional understandings are. I've just passed my schools and I was overburdened with my career responsibilities, family responsibilities, and the the storm that I was feeling inside of me was unexplainable. So I was given this advice by my mother that I can see that you are disturbed and I know that you are unable to express it. Either I cried in front of her or I just stayed numb. I just knew that I did not have the strength to express my emotions. So she gave me full guidance. She told me, if you feel like sharing it with someone, just write it on a paper. Just get it out of yourself. Take time. I know that you won't be right at once. Write and just tear that off, burn that off, so that that negativity inside you just goes away from you. And I took her advice. And take that step also, it took me a few days to come to that situation. It was, I think, 12 in the night, and I sat and I wrote something. And that time I couldn't tear that off because I thought that it was a reward of my courage that I could write something out of my heart. And I kept that. And I kept recording whatever I write. And now it became form of art for me, that whatever I'm feeling, I'm able to write it in a proper structured manner. I remember I came in your court, I started sharing my writings. I made in some page and in my writings, lots of people could actually connect with my emotion. So I feel emotion, attacking emotional challenges is not so hard. Need to pick the right place, right manner with the right people, and then solutions will eventually start coming. Now, my heart doesn't feel heavy. I have lots of people, like-minded people, to share emotions with. Thank you.
Wow, that was amazing. Thank you so much, Srishti, for sharing your personal experience. I think what you just mentioned is a burning bowl technique where you write down your negative thoughts and your experiences and burn it. And I think that is one of the best ways. Even I have tried it multiple times to release any emotions that comes up. And I know one of the guests also wanted to share her healing journey. Are you there? Shanti, right? Yes, Shanti.
It's not about healing journey, mainly about why we need to heal is what you were asking, right, sir?
Yeah.
So by nature we all are meant to be happy, joyful, and to our highest self, right? So we have that potential with each one of us to be that exuberant, happy, and joyful. If we are not anywhere close to that, there is something we need to heal within ourselves. And when we know that, only then we can take an action to heal ourselves. And once we know that there is something we need to address, then there are many ways for us to approach, whichever we like. Be Reiki or be yoga or exercise or meditation. Any of these paths would lead us towards healing. Yeah, that's what I would like to tell. And my path of healing was yoga.
Wonderful. Being a yoga teacher, I think you really made it out that point that yoga also helps in healing. Thank you so much, guest Shanti, for bringing that point out. Now, without further delay, I want to call our table topic master. So before I call the table topic master, I hope all of you know the new guests who have joined. I think you know about the impromptu speaking. This section is going to be an impromptu speaking section where you will be given a topic and 2 minutes time. So you will be talking impromptu on this topic. Take some few seconds, 3 seconds time to think about the topic, and then you can start the topic. So with that note, I will hand over the stage to our table topic master, J.K. Arora sir.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikram, and good morning once again, everyone. Now I like to dabble as TTM today. So I hope just 2 minutes you will not hit the hay, and the topic you will do attentive to that. As Toastmaster Vikram says, 2 minutes you have to 5 to 10-second pause, think, then open attention and establish contest. So now the today topic is I'll request first any Toastmaster can take so that then the guest can take it. Okay, great. So okay, over to Toastmaster Bhardwaj. So I'll take a Reiki is all about energy. If you could charge your energy like a phone battery, what would be your 100% activity? You have 2 minutes.
If I can charge my body 100%, what would be my activity?
Yes.
Is the question.
Yeah.
Okay. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. So if I had an opportunity to charge my body like I charge my phone every day, yes, it is important for everyone to get charged. That is the reason we are taking food, because food obviously helps us to get energy for all the activities which are doing in our daily life. But apart from that, emotionally or mentally, if we want to charge our body, we have to be in the atmosphere or in the surroundings where we need to get that positivity from them. One good example which I realized for myself is I joined Toastmasters in the month of August. Before that, whenever I want to speak or express something, I need to have some sort of fear somewhere back in my mind. But after coming out into the Toastmasters meeting and after completing my L3 or level 3 also in Toastmasters within the span of 6 to 8 months, I realized that yes, I had this courage. All this I got it from the fellow Toastmasters who are around me. So from the surroundings, we need to take the positivity and progress it in our daily lives. We have to communicate, we have to express, we have to add that as a part of our journey, so that that will give us an emotional and mental strength to develop ourselves also. Apart from this, whenever I get an opportunity, I will be moving out of my comfort zone and I will try to support the society where I feel that my presence is required or I can add some value to the society in this area. I'm also a part of Junior Chamber International, and every Saturday and Sundays where you need to go out on social activities like beach cleanups, supporting, collecting the old clothes and distributing to the needy people. So these kind of social activities. So if I get a chance to recharge my body, and I will be supporting the society in all the forms which adds value to myself and to the society. Thank you.
Thank you. So in the last Toastmaster, Deepak will do the evaluation of all the topics which has been done. So now I'll request any guest to raise hand who would like to participate in table topic. Guest Shanti or guest Srinivasan.
I'm good to go.
Okay, great. So your question is, if you had a magical healing hands like a Reiki master, who is the first person you would heal and why?
Okay, great question. So yeah, so let me try. Okay, I think yeah, good afternoon, everyone. My first session here. Okay, so the first person probably who I would probably go and do is people who are teachers, professors, and all this. So these are people who who make us better by education and be what we are today, right? So there are a lot of my school masters who have become old today. They are very good at their things, but because they become weak, they're not able to continue supporting students like us today. So more learned people at different levels is what I would prefer to go heal them first, so that they can heal us through the various ways of their knowledge and wisdom. Thank you.
Thank you. It was short and brief. Okay, now guest Shanti. So you are ready with your topic?
My topic, sir?
Okay, your volume, you have to please adjust it a little bit. Yeah.
I think I don't. Yeah.
Okay, so your question is, they say your body speaks what your mind hides. So what message you think your body is trying to tell you right now? Right now, what your body is telling you?
Good afternoon. Yeah. It, mind speaks through the body. It's true, because even when we are at a state like when we are confident, we can see that our head is high, shoulders wide, and when we are thinking about something low, it automatically reflects in our posture as well. Like someone was asking, how does money connect to lower back pain? It automatically reduces their confidence and their posture. So in that way, when someone is happy, their hand gestures are something very active. And when someone is very low, they keep themselves close. So mind does speak through the body. And as of now, it's a mixture of newness and something. This is what is seen in my voice, as well as in my, I'm happy to be amongst you also, that is seen in my facial expression. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So next, who like to go? Toastmaster Aniket, you like to go take a next question?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, great. So you have taken the speech of this Reiki healer R. Savarna. Now my question is, if you could learn Reiki from a healer like R. Savarna in 10 minutes, what would be the first thing you would try it on?
Okay. Okay. So if I could learn this technique of Reiki healing, so after learning this technique, I would like to basically like try to use it to help, like for example in some like the some health issues like parents have. So I would like to also help and try to help in reducing that issues. And also like I would like to also try to learn use that to learn more like better management of different things like work related and all those things, like time and stress. And so that also I would like to try to apply that into. So yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you. So who is like to come next? Any guest like to come?
We have a guest, Abhiram, right?
Yeah, please. So are you ready now?
Yeah, yes, sir, I'm
Great,
ready.
great. So your question is, imagine a world where Reiki is taught in schools. How would that shape future generation? Question is, if Reiki is taught in a school, so what will it shape the future generations?
What if, so your question is, what if the Reiki is taught in school, how would shape future
Yeah.
generations, right?
One of the subject is Reiki in schools, and then what the future generation will be.
Yes, sir. In fact, in my college, in Kendriya Vidyalaya, we had one teacher who actually does these kind of things. So according to what I saw while he was teaching this subject, but it was not called Reiki actually. I had forgotten that word. If at all this kind of subjects are it's taught in school, the students who are having this problems like ADHD and higher anxiety levels, they can be treated well. And students who have less clarity on their future, as well as and some of them don't know that what they are doing right now at their present situations, they can be also handle their own selves by learning Reiki. Thank you, sir. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, so next, who like to take it? Means okay, guest. Any guest is there? Okay, great. So Toastmaster Amarnath. So what would a healing vacation look like for you when you have no internet, no noise, just energy, work, and peace? Tempting or terrifying? You have to classify it first, then go ahead.
Definitely. It's a great topic. So So most of my journey, I stayed away from home. So at my age of 10, I joined in a boys hostel. So I always prefer to go my hometown as a healing vacation. So where we don't have enough provide of internet. So we definitely have good time over there. And my healing, mostly spending time with the older people. So in my village, so all the older people are sitting in the garden or near to the temple places. So we can go and chit chat with them. So they can share their life experiences that definitely helpful for us to apply in our career even to today time. So that is my healing vacation. I would prefer to go. Always, I thoroughly enjoyed spending time in my hometown. So that's what my vacation journey I can say. Thank you.
Great. So now I'll ask a face-off question with two very smart Toastmaster. So Toastmaster Noor and Toastmaster Vikram. So are you ready?
Sure.
Okay, great. So your face-off question is Reiki or yoga? One heals with energy, the other with movement. Which one aligns more with your piece to piece? First, you have to classify which you supported, and then you have to go ahead.
So I have practiced both Reiki. Now I'm practicing Reiki, but earlier I have also practiced yoga. So both are very nice techniques to heal. And talking about yoga, yoga is all about asanas and different postures, and that where whichever part of our body feels heavy or we need some kind of healing, there are asanas respect to that. So that is totally, based on posture. And also it involves some kind of meditation and breathing techniques. But when coming to Reiki, what I feel is it's all about the hands. Like when you open your hand chakras, what I felt is like by getting that hand energy, you can place that hand on whichever part of the body feels heavy or pain or anything. I think that is the difference between Reiki and yoga. Both are nice techniques. What do you think, Noor?
Are you able to hear me? Hello?
Yes, I can.
Okay. All right. So when we were kids, we are 5 at home, and all 5 of us used to jump in various different positions. My father always used to say, "You guys should form a circus together, right? Because one will be doing a somersault, another would be hanging from a wall." And we used to be very naughty, very naughty. Even the neighbors were very terrified for us. What I believe is the way your body moves, right? It changes the way your mind operates, right? So I believe that yoga, for me personally, has been very transformative experience. I have always felt that when you move your body, when you control your breath, for example, I used to be an athlete. In my school, I used to run a lot. I was in the athletics team. And my father taught us how to do basic meditation, like how to control your breath. And when I used to run, I was completely breathless at the end of the day. So as I control my breath during my running, my performance improved dramatically during running, right? And so does it right now when I sit down and just breathe and let go of all the tension in my body. Automatically my mind feels different, my body feels different. I am a different man altogether. So I think that I have not experienced other asanas and stuff, but I have been doing basic meditation, and it has been tremendously useful for me and tremendously beneficial. Back to you, tabletop.
Great. Okay. So who like to come with the next? Any
So in the interest of time, can we conclude the section, sir, JK Arora sir, so that we'll give time for
Sure. So, okay, fine. So we'll have a poll for this. So I'll request Toastmaster Amarnath to have a poll.
Sure,
All
give
the,
me a sec.
yeah.
Timer, could you please confirm all are eligible with respect to time?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm launching the poll right now. The poll is on your screen. Please go ahead and cast it. All right, we're ending the poll in 4 seconds. Ready, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. We're ending the poll right now.
Thank you. So now I call upon the table topics evaluator to come over and present the evaluation.
Thank you.
Toastmaster.
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Vikram. Good afternoon, everyone. I will dabble my way as well.
Sorry, before that, we can announce the result of the table topic speaker. So Toastmaster Amarnath, you will announce the result or I'll announce?
You can go ahead.
Okay, so best table topic is Toastmaster DTM Noor.
JK sir,
Yeah.
let the evaluation go ahead and maybe at the end we can.
Okay, fine.
All right, so I will double my way to the table topics evaluation, and I hope you don't hit the hay and during my evaluation. So starting with Toastmaster Bharadwaj, the topic was if the if they could charge for their energy with like a phone battery, what would be the activity? I really liked that Toastmaster Bharadwaj used hand gestures. He was standing throughout, and he shared a personal experience on how Toastmasters journey has transformed, has given him positive energy from others, and how that energy he is utilizing in social activity by going on various social occasions. And it directly answered the question on how if there was energy he would get from like a battery, he would how would he utilize. So one recommendation is if you can ask the audience a question at the end, what would you want your energy be to diverted to? So that would have a thought provoked in the mind of the audience. So moving on to guest Srinivasan, magical healing hands. If Reiki master was a topic, who was the first person to heal? So guest Srinivasan mentioned about teachers and professions and how they uh, educate they educate us in week. So that was a kind of answered the table topic. I could see an opportunity there to elaborate further on how a teacher has helped Toastmaster guest Srinivasan on shaping their life. That would have added more conviction to the answer. Moving on to guest Santi, I really like the positive smile to guest Santi what on when she was delivering the speech. So that has added that was kind of a physical way of answering the question which was about body speaks when mind hides. So that was very nice way of answering the table topics with a smile. And then the speaker also connected with the previous question on someone had asked during the Reiki session, which kind of shows that how speaker can engage the audience by connecting with an existing topic which has already been talked about. So well done on that. I don't have any recommendation for you. Well done and keep that up. So moving on to Toastmaster Aniket. So the the title of the speech question was, if you could have learn Reiki in 10 minutes, first thing you would try it on. So I think the speaker talked about how parents, the learning they would use to heal their parents. So that was a positive point because they related it directly to someone close to them. I also, the speaker also talked about work related stress and all that. That also added further um, branch to the answer where the speaker added a professional dimension to the answer. I could see the camera angle was pointing downwards. I think it's advisable to look it more natural. Keep the camera at your eye level. Looking downwards gives a negative tone to conversation. If you imagine you are in a physical conversation, someone is looking, standing at you and looking down at you, you will feel afraid of that person. So ideally, even if you don't have a stand, make a book stand where you can keep the camera on top of it or something at eye level. So that is advisable. Otherwise, good effort. Moving on to the next guest, Abhiram. Uh, so guest Abhiram has imagine Ricky was taught in school. So guest Abhiram did mention about how his existing in college Kendriya Vidyalaya the teacher is using the technique of Reiki and how it is helping ADHD student. And so that was very clear example or given by the speaker on how the in the present scenario it is not a future possibility, it is present right now that some of the teachers are using it. So well done on relating directly with the question and engaging the making the audience informed about something which is already present. I think there was an opportunity to add some personal angle on how, if Reiki was taught to him, or someone in their near known person, how would it help them? That would have added more conviction rather than talking about uh, generic examples. Otherwise, good effort, good attempt. Moving on to Toastmaster Amarnath. Uh, the question was about staying away, a healing vacation. So the speaker did clearly mention about staying away from home, and the speaker was smiling as well throughout. So that was a positive, I would say, way of delivering the speech. I think there was a possibility to use hand gestures more, where maybe mentioning that when the speaker went to that place, what did they felt. So they could have mentioned about going to, and now using it now, when I'm right now in the present moment. So that way you can use the hand gestures and it would have added more, I would say, engagement in the speech. Now final, there was a face off between Toastmaster Vikram and Toastmaster Noor, Reiki versus yoga, and it was an interesting face off, I would say. Yoga, so Toastmaster Vikram started on a positive foot when which he shared about how his experience on both Reiki and yoga has helped him, and he shared his personal experience on how yoga and he has tried yogas, asanas, and later on when he was talking about Reiki, he has actually showed his hands talking about Reiki. So that was a good way of syncing uh, the content of the speech with the body language. So well done, Toastmaster Vikram. I think, and at the end, when passing of the control to Noor, he added a question like, "What do you think, Noor?" So that way he handed over to Noor. So that was another interesting way of passing on the control. So well done, Toastmaster Vikram. Now coming to Toastmaster Noor, he didn't switch on the camera. That was a negative, but his visual story presentation, I would say, when he spoke, it was like I would see the entire story being painted in terms of words, like how in the kids as kids here they used to be very naughty, and how neighbors were terrified. So it was like a personal story Toastmaster Noor was telling us. So that's a very wonderful way of going back in the past of your own self, telling a story from the past that you can connect to, and that way once you are connected, the audience will be connected to you as well. Then also Toastmaster Noor mentioned about how like he didn't talk about Reiki at all, but he talked about yoga. That way, like he added all the pros, all the personal experience, and answered how yoga is more impactful to him. So well done, Toastmaster Noor. I would have loved to see your camera on, but otherwise, fantastic speech. Back to you, Toastmaster Vikram. Thank you.
Thank you for that lovely presentation of evaluation. I really enjoyed it, and everything that you said, I think the speakers will take and implement in their further speeches. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Deepak. And now it's time for our general evaluation. And let me call upon our general evaluator, Toastmaster Bharadwaj, to the stage to present the evaluation.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Mr. Toastmaster Vikram. So now I call upon today's timer, Toastmaster Aniket Gupta, to give his timer's report.
Sorry to interrupt, Bharadwaj. We have a speech evaluation before that.
Okay, okay. I thought. Okay. So I call upon Bandana Pandey to give us the speaker one evaluation of the day. Bandana madam?
If you are speaking, you are on mute, ma'am.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, can I start? It is audible?
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
So, warm, articulate, inspiring. These were the three words which came into my mind the moment I listened to the speech. The outspoken shy girl. Greetings, everyone, and a special one to my target speaker, Srishti. Right from the opening, you had the audience hooked. Your engaging start drew us to your journey, and the question you posed set a reflective tone. I appreciate how you introduced the four communication style, that is direct, initiative, supportive, and analytical, and identify yours as a supportive one. That brought a clarity and a self-awareness to your narrative. What stood out most for me is the usage of your three personal stories to convey how you have evolved as a good communicator. From starting from your childhood where you dabbled in singing and writing, each story uh, brought a depth and honesty to the workplace challenges, and finally you ended up with your Toastmasters journey. I especially admired how you highlighted that listening and writing is equally important, not just speaking. It brought us a refreshing reminder for all of us. And to add icing to the cake, your voice, vocal variety, and your hand gesture enhanced your delivery. While there are a couple of good commendation which you had in your speeches, there are two recommendations from my end to help refine your already powerful message which you are providing. Firstly, while each story was meaningful and the connection between the communication style was there, but each story could have been drawn more clearly. For instance, pointing out how your supportive nature helped or hindered you in specific instances. You could have made it more tighter to your theme. And especially, I felt it during your Toastmaster story. It could have been more insightful to hear which communication style you dabbled in or grew in. Like, was it becoming more direct or perhaps become more initiative driven? Because you have spoken about supportive in the childhood and a little bit of analytical in the second story, but third story I couldn't get to know what communication style you adapted there. Then, secondly, in the beginning, you have asked a question, but a brief pause, if you could have allowed the audience, they could have reflected it more and created a stronger impact to your speech. In conclusion, it was a confident, well structured, and a relatable speech. Your storytelling, authenticity, and calm stage presence made it both informative and enjoyable. With a little more alignment between your story and the communication styles, your message will be becoming more stronger. So keep exploring, as you rightly said, keep sharing, and never stop dabbling in in different beautiful forms of communication. Thank you and all the best to your Toastmaster journey.
All right. Thank you, evaluator Toastmasters Bandana ma'am. So everything what I noted is already said by you. So one more small thing I just wanted to add for this evaluation is, as this is a virtual presentation, the camera angle also plays equal important, which I learned from the evaluators, which I got from my past speeches. So when the camera is facing and if the angle is straight, then your eye contact will be there with all the speakers. When it is a bit lower, the hand gestures which you are giving and all, we are able to see a backside of your palm. Actually, we have to see the front side of the palm. So that is the only recommendation from my side. Apart from that, whatever Bandana, Toastmasters Bandana has given, that all can be implemented. Thank you, Toastmasters Bandana, for that great evaluation. So now I request my tag team, timer Aniket Gupta, to give his timers report of the day.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Bhargav. So, so all the speakers were basically within the time limit. So, yeah, so the first speaker had spoken for around 7 minutes, 10 seconds, and the table topics, first table topic speaker, Toastmaster Bandana, had spoken for um, around 2 minutes, 10 seconds, and rest of the speakers, table topic speaker has spoken for around 1 minute. And the evaluation, Toastmaster Vandana had spoken for 3 minutes 10 seconds. So this is from my report.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aniket. So I request Toastmaster Abhiram to give his counters report.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah. As I said, the accounts, filler words, repeated words, and pauses, it may influence your speech. In prepare this segment, speaker one Srishti Sharma, kudos to you. You have no accounts, filler words, repeated words, pauses. And I want everyone to congratulate her. And table topic segment, Bharadwaj Vedula, you have two filler words, you have spoken like so and like. And Srinivas, the second speaker, table topic speaker, you have spoke like 2 times and single filler word. And table topic 3 speaker, Shanti, you have 2 accounts, like you use like 2 times. And filler words like 1 time. And also a repeated word, like you use when. And table topic speaker 4, Aniket Gupta, you have used accounts like 2 times, like 3 times. And filler words 1 time. And Abhiram Madaka, you have more than 5 accounts. So I hope for the next time I hope you reduce those accounts. And Amarnath, you have 2 accounts. And Toastmaster Vikram, you have 3 accounts. And Noor, you have single account. And table topic evaluator, you have more than 5 accounts, like you spoken like so many times. And also filler words, you have spoken so like more than four times. And speech evaluator Bandana, you have 2 accounts. And these are my overall reports. And I hope everyone from the next meet, I hope you reduce the accounts filler words, so it may help us speak smoothly and confidently. And with this, I end my report and back to Jamandal evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhiram, for that great counter report. Now I hand over the stage to Grammarian to give his grammarian report. So it's me once again. So today's word of the day, dabble, is being used by Toastmaster JK Arora, Toastmaster Vikram, and Toastmaster Deepak. Thank you very much for that. And idiom of the day, hit the hay, is being used by Toastmaster JK Arora and Toastmaster Deepak. So thank you all the Toastmasters for using the word of the day and idiom of the day. Apart from that, I also noted some good usage of words and some improvement needed. So some good uses like manifest, which is used by our keynote speaker and even also the prepared speaker. The meaning, can anyone give the meaning of the word that manifest, which is used by both the speakers? Can anyone give the meaning of the word manifest? Yes.
The meaning of the word manifest is getting it in the practical, getting it as in real, achieving
making it clear. Making it clear. So the actual meaning of manifest is making it clear. So similarly, our speaker has used the one sentence called "sent chills to my spine." So when she was mentioning in his speech, when she was meeting his manager, she has used the sentence "sent chills to my spine." So that the meaning of that is getting more fear. So that is the meaning. So these are some good usages which I have noted down, and some improvements which I have noted in the complete speeches is someone has used the sentence called very enlightened, so which can be refined as very much enlightened. The proper grammar usage has to be there. And our one more speaker today, while they're speaking, here I am standing. So that can be refined as standing here, I embrace this opportunity. The complete sentence means that I am here to express my taking the opportunity to tell this Toastmasters journey. So that here I am standing can be changed as standing here, I embrace this opportunity. Similarly, one more speaker has also used a speaker told about. So it can be changed as speaker also spoke about or speaker expressed. So like these small improvements can refine our speeches and give good output to our complete speeches. That is my grammarian's report. Thank you. Back to general evaluator. So once again, it's me. So I'm giving my complete general evaluator report of the day. As a general evaluator, the meeting starting time is 11 a.m. But it has started a bit 3 minutes late, and it has started at 11:03. And after starting, we got a agenda in the groups, and even in that meeting also we have agenda is being shared. There is a little bit deviation in the agenda which TMOD has to mention it. But before introducing the gender evaluator and tag team, the stage has been directly handed over to the keynote speaker, which can be corrected, or even in agenda we have to adjust that. So the keynote speech has extended a bit. Apart from that, all other as per schedule and as per the times given, all the other tasks are being scheduled and maintained correctly. So overall, the keynote speech is outstanding and very connecting to the people, which are and it is very relevant to the current situation in the current atmosphere, or in the current ambience which we are living. It is very much relevant to everyone, and we need to follow these kind of things to remove our mental and emotional strain. Apart from that, the speaker has delivered a wonderful speech, and I wish all the best to Toastmasters Srishti for her upcoming speeches, making the changes which is given by evaluator Bandana, and even my suggestions also. And the table topics are very connecting to the theme of the day. And apart from that, all the table topic speakers have also delivered their best and trying to improve their communication. The table topic evaluation was outstanding. Each and every table topic speaker, whatever they have delivered, it is clearly explained by Toastmaster Deepak in a very clear way. he has reduced half of my work there itself. Thank you, Toastmaster Deepak. So overall, the meeting was one outstanding, and I look forward to attend more meetings from this club. Thank you. Back to Toastmaster of the day, Vikram.
Can we also call the active listener?
That is, you should ask some questions. So I left it for Toastmaster of the day.
All right then. So Toastmaster Nitin, you are the active listener. Would you like to ask us any questions?
Yes. Is I'm audible and visible?
Yes, you are audible. You are visible too. Yeah.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Greetings, everyone. I'm Toastmaster Nitin, playing in the listener role for today's meeting. How many of you think you are a good listener? Can I see a raise of hands? Thank you. Now I'm checking all of your listening skills by asking some questions. So if you know any answer, please raise your hand and be answered. The first question is, what is the meaning of Reiki in Japanese? Okay. And Toshmaster Bharatwaj, Srinivas, can you please?
Universal.
Yes.
Universal learning, right?
Yes.
Universal life force.
Yes, Toastmaster Vikram. Ray means universe, Ki means life force energy. You are correct. Congratulations. And moving forward, second question. Keynote speaker mentioned 2 of Indian cricket names. Who are there? Srinivas. Anyone can answer.
Sachin Tendulkar and Virat Kohli.
Yes, it is correct. Congratulations. And moving forward, who is the reason behind of keynote speaker doing all these kind of things?
Her daughter, Viralika.
Yes, her daughter. You are correct, Toastmaster Said. Thank you so much. And fourth question is, what are the 4 words that Speaker Srishti Sharma mentioned earlier in his speech? What are the 4 words that Speaker Srishti Sharma mentioned earlier in her speech? Anyone? No. Oh, I can help that.
I know few of the words. Direct communication, right? Direct supportive communication.
And yes, direct, support, initiative, analytic. These are the 4 words that. Yes. Thank you so much. And moving forward, how many language speaker Srishti Sharma can speak?
2.
Yes.
Hindi and English.
What are they?
And Hindi and English and body language.
Yes, Toastmaster Bharatwaj, it is correct. Congratulations. And next question. What is the big role that plays in Toastmaster Srishti Sharma life? In his life? She mentioned in her speech. Can anyone? Srinivas, you are.
Communication, right?
It is very close. It is Toastmaster itself is a big role played in life. Yes. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vikram. And moving forward, at what age did Toastmaster Amarnath join hostel?
10 years.
10 years. Yeah.
10 years. Yes, Toastmaster side, it's correct. And the final question of my listening is, who taught basic meditation to Toastmaster Noor?
His father.
His father. Who is that? I can't see.
Abhiram.
Abhiram. Thank you so much, Abhiram. And thank you so much, everyone, for being participated. And this is my section. Back to Toastmaster of the day. Thank you so much.
Thank you for that lovely active listening section. I think all of us really enjoyed your questions, and we can see how actively we all were listening as well. Now I think it's time for the poll for the auxiliary role players. So Zoom Master, can we have the poll for the auxiliary role players?
Yep, it's on.
Thank you. So while we are doing the poll, I want to conclude our theme of the day today. So while the theme was heal your life, always the healing journey is not linear. All of us have our own ups and downs. So it's always not going to be like today I learned Reiki, tomorrow I'll be healed of diabetes or anything like heart disease or whatever. So it's not linear. So, and all of us have our own time. If I am someone who is learning yoga today, and if I am well connected to what yoga is all about, and I know the practices and I'm following it regularly, then I might be on the actual journey, going well on my journey. And it also requires a lot of time, courage, and compassion. We may not get it right in the first time, like one of our speaker said that she used to do burning bowl. It doesn't mean that the first time when you write something and burn it, that you will be able to release all your negative thoughts. It takes time. As you keep practicing, even I am learning Reiki today, doesn't mean that on the first day itself, my body starts healing with whatever Reiki energy that my hands are able to do. So it takes its own time. I have to practice it and with courage. Even if sometimes I don't feel like, oh, what is this? I'm not getting the Reiki energy in my hands. What should I do? I should still continue. And then as I continue, I keep the spirit on that particular process. And I also can make mistakes. So I should accept my mistakes and learn from it. So that is how the journey is going to be for any of us. And once you healed, like Suvarna inspired most of us, you can be a inspiration to the other person also. It doesn't mean that you healed yourself and you can stop and let the knowledge stop with you. You should also inspire others. That is also so important. Whatever worked for you, whatever helped you, we have to extend it to the others. So healing is an art. It takes time. It takes practice. It takes love. So with that, I will conclude today's theme. And I will hand over the stage back to our presiding officer, to J.K. Arora, sir.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, and gratitude and very thankful for bringing our speaker, R. Savanna, and a great topic and great facilitation you have done. Very energetic, and everyone has got a lot of learning, and I hope this Reiki will help them. So now I'll request Toastmaster Amarnath to have the poll for the... Yeah, okay. No, yes, please. So we have a poll for best lead role player.
All right. Yeah, behind the poll, you can continue.
Okay, so now I'll announce the result of the poll for all. So starting with since we have only one speaker only, so we get the first result. Toastmaster Shrishti Sharma got best speaker as there's no one else, and best tabulator Toastmaster Vandana, and then table topic we have DTM Noor. So great. And then we have auxiliary role player is active listener Toastmaster Nitin. And then we have the best lead role player is, of course, any guesses, or we have only one only? So Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Vikram.
Thank you.
So star facilitator you are now. Okay, now I'll request our guest to please share your experiences. Means how you like the guest Srinivas.
Meantime, can you all come on camera? We'll take a picture.
Yeah, please, please.
I can show a heart symbol. Take the picture. Thank you.
So now I'll request our guest to please share your how you like the meeting today.
Yeah, so I'll go first. Yeah, so this is the
Yeah,
first
please.
time I have attending this. I told great session. I think started with the Reiki. Such a wonderful session. At least got it. I've heard this term before, but got to know about it more today. So thanks for that wonderful session. And I think everybody participated with a lot of interest. Spending 2 hours on a Sunday is not an easy joke, right? So people are very committed to what they have done. All the role players, all the guests, and Toastmasters. I think wonderful meeting, and definitely love to be part of this on an ongoing basis. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, next is we have guest Abhiram. You like to share anything?
Yes, sir. It was really informative, and I got a chance to speak over here. I think my results also made me realize that what all improvements I have to make during my communication. Overall, it was a very good experience. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you everyone for have a fantastic meeting today, full of learning and growth. And now I think I adjourn this meeting. So
AKG.
Yeah, please.
Sorry to interrupt. Maybe we have a guest Shanti. She is the first time to the Toastmaster platform itself.
Yeah, please, guest Shanti, please share your experience. Yeah.
Can you please share?
Sorry, I missed it.
Started off with learning about Reiki and ended with a revision with the Toastmaster listener. So it was nice, insightful, and even learning experience. Thank you for this opportunity. It has made beautiful time.
Thank you. Any other guests, Miss? Yeah. I'll request Toastmaster Vandana because she attended, I think, first time in our clubs.
I think she already attended before also.
Okay, okay. Any other who has?
This is my 4th time.
Okay, great, great. So any other who has attended first time to our club?
I'm seeing Nitin Kumar first time. Nitin, is
No,
it
no.
your first time?
So keep on attending our next meeting every Sunday, 11 to 1.
Let's take feedback from all, right? It would be great if everyone provides their feedback. If any points of improvement for us to improve, Toastmaster Vandana, what's your experience today? You're muted, madam.
Are you asking me?
Yes, yes, I'm asking everyone.
Okay.
If you could provide your feedback, it would be great.
I thought Rajnikant is asking me.
Yeah. Rajni is asking.
Yeah, no, it was a really good session. I think the keynote speaker was really amazing and inspiring, but I felt it is little longer, maybe because that technical issue could have been sorted out earlier before coming to this meeting, so that that time which was got wasted initially 5-10 minutes could have been avoided. That is one thing, and there was some I think communication gap in terms of timer, because timer was first time and has to pitch in. So that could have been done better, right? Arranging or educating, mentoring the timer earlier, or if Sahid could have taken it earlier itself. So that could have been also improved. Other than that, it was a great meeting and a lot of insights and lot of even table topic evaluation was the first time I'm hearing, because we never have table topic evaluation generally. And I think because there was less, only one speaker was there, you people have thought of doing table topic. So that is a good addition I saw this time, and really appreciate that. Yeah, pretty much enjoyed it. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Thank you. Yeah,
Yes.
back to you, JK. Do you want to take feedback from Bharadwaj and Christy as well?
Yes, please. We are already 15 minutes, so we can have a quick feedback from others also.
Sir, after this meeting, just started outside. I'm in my on my two-wheeler. So
Okay.
already I provided feedback in the.
Sure, you can provide it on the chat. Yeah.
Sure. So with that, we adjourn this meeting, and so until then, keep speaking, keep growing, keep inspiring each other. So